Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be doing a brow tutorial, and without wasting much time, let's get started. Welcome once again. So when doing your brow tutorial, normally it's not like it's very much necessary to do the prepping of your brow or application of foundation and all of that, but most times I do prep my brow more even when I want to do a full face makeup. That's why most times when I'm doing a full face makeup, I love to finish up everything first, like apply foundation before drawing my brow. And that's to make the brow very obvious, very precise, and and very nice. So I already went in with the foundation, with the pond and the sweat block. Then I went in with my 24K. I created a video already where I talked about the product I use in prepping my face. You can as well use the same product to prep your eyebrow before drawing the brow. Because for instance, you have a client that has an oily face. You see that the pencil will not drag well and it will not draw well, rather it will be very obvious. And again, it will also help your brow to be more precise and obvious to make it stand firm. Imagine you apply the foundation and all of that. So I already applied the foundation here after prepping the brow. So I blended it in very well. You can see she's so beautiful. So now I'm setting it in with a translucent powder. That is also to prevent the oily effects while drawing the brow. So I'm setting it in. It's very advisable to use a translucent powder, however it won't give color to the brow. I intentionally use this because she's dark and I want the brow to be more obvious, like to be obvious. So now I want to draw the brow. Actually, when you're drawing your brow, you do not leave space when you want to draw underneath your brow. What am I saying is this: you don't leave any space. If, for instance, your client requests a kind of big brow, if you want to increase the size of the brow, you do not increase from the bottom, you increase from the top. So when drawing underneath your brow, you follow the hairline. You don't leave any space at all. Then, if in case probably you want to increase the size, you increase from the top, not from the bottom. You increase from the top, not from the bottom. Just watch the way I'm drawing the brow at the top to get this arc effect and arc shape. Just you can take your time to make it very slow here. Like I try to be very slow here actually, just for you to see how I do the drawings and handle of that. You can see how beautiful it is. So I did the same on the other brow as well. Did the same thing on the other brow. You can see it's very obvious now. So what you do next is you form a fake brow or fake hair. You don't paint. In fact, when you're on your brow, you don't start from the beginning, like from the inner corner of the brow. You just fake hair at the inner corner. Just put strokes. You fill in. You don't paint your brow. In 2023, you don't paint brow. You fill in your brows. Yeah, you can see the way I'm just filling it in. Make sure your pencil is sharp. Then you fill it in. You just draw strokes or lines on that brow. You don't paint it. Don't do that. So you can see how nice it is. And one thing I want to say is, before you conceal your brow, ensure it's perfectly drawn. I see some people draw brow anyhow, then they say, okay, I will conceal it. If before you conceal your brow is not looking nice, then trust me, when you want to conceal or after concealing, you will still get the same result. Ensure your brow is perfectly drawn. Don't use concealer as a cover-up. Draw it in such a way that even if you decide not to conceal it, it will still look nice and you can still take it anywhere. So now I'm concealing and I'm using an eyeshadow. I mean a concealer that is way lighter than a skin color. Normally I'm not supposed to use a shade that is as light as this, but the reason why I'm doing it is because, and even the foundation I will be using on her face will be lighter than her face. That's because if you can see it well, you will see that her face is way darker than her skin, like her body. So at the end of the day, we want a situation whereby the color of her face will be blending with that of her body after the makeup. So that's why I'm using both concealer and foundation that is way lighter than her face. You can see her face is dark, her body is light. So that at the end of the day, the face won't be looking dark while the body will be looking light. We want to ensure the color of the face is blending with that of our body. So, and one thing you do again when lining your brow, underneath your brow, you do not use the same concealer you use in lining the outer corner for the inner corner. You can see what I actually did here was I used the foundation I apply using for the whole full face, for the full face to line the outer corner of our brow. When I want to line the next brow, you understand what I'm saying perfectly here. So you have to be very careful when lining your brow so you don't touch the brow. In fact, you kind of drag down, like you pick and drop, something like that. When lining your brow, you have to be very, very careful so you don't tamper with the brow you've drawn, which might you now have to start painting and all of that. So I line the upper part of our brow with the foundation shade I'm using. Like I said then, I'm going to use the foundation lighter than our skin, just because I want at the end of the day the color of the skin to blend with the color of her body, like the color of her face to blend with that of her body. So that's why I'm using a foundation that is lighter than a shade here. So I blended with the powder. So what I explained earlier, that when lining underneath your brow you use 2 shades of foundation, I'll be explaining that better here. Now I already conceal the brow with the former concealer I used. It's Ezekiel concealer, Ezekiel product. It's very nice and it blends fast. So now I want to line the outer corner of our brow. You can see what I'm saying. I did not use the same concealer, and that's because if I use the same concealer, at the end of the day, our face will look, let me use the word fake. The makeup won't look natural because our outer corner will be very light, which is not nice enough, and the contour will not come out, because normally you're meant to contour the nose from the brow, so the contour won't show because the concealer is the purpose of concealer is to bring out something, make it pop up, while the purpose of contour is to hide something. So in the same way, you are concealing and contouring a particular place at the same time, you won't get the effect you want. It will be meaningless, in fact. So now I'm just blending in the concealer and the foundation on our eyeball per se, or eyeshadow. This is very important as well. You can even do it before you apply your eyeshadow primer. The results you will get from it is that to make your eyeshadow pop well, to make it very obvious. Yeah, even without applying your eyeshadow primer, you doing this alone will make it pop well. So what I'm just doing, I'm just blending in the powder. Next week probably, I'll create a content on a full face makeup on a dark melanin skin, but this is just for the eyebrow tutorial, and I hope you find this video helpful. If you find this video helpful, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel and do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching this video. Love you guys a lot. Once again, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and if there's any content you want me to create, just let me know at the comment section. Thanks guys for watching my video. See you next time. Bye.